How many of us in 2019 felt like our blessings have been arrested? How many of us feel like we've been locked down so long that God's promise can't break us out? How many of us feel like regardless of what God said in your life, he still can't do it? I found something very interesting about this. I want to read it to you. It's actually in the instructions. Watch this, because Monopoly knew what they were doing when they set this up. I'm reading about jail. Watch this. It says, when you are sent to jail, you cannot collect your salary in moving because regardless of whether your token is, you must move directly into jail. But if you are not sent to jail, but in the ordinary course of play, then you are just visiting and you incur no penalty. And you may move ahead in the usual manner on your next turn. Can you touch your neighbor in this moment of inspiration and tell them, I might be in jail, but I'm coming out on my next turn? Can you turn to your other neighbor and let them know, I'm coming out on my next turn? Y'all not saying nothing. I'm coming out on my next turn. That means regardless of what I've been through this year, I'm coming out. Regardless of what the circumstances may say, I'm coming out. Regardless of what 2019 threw at me, I'm coming out. That means every problem, every situation has to bow, because the Lord Jesus, every knee shall bow and every tongue must confess and proclaim that the Jesus is Lord. I'm coming out. That means that 2019 can't hold me right here, but I'm coming out. That means that 2020, it's the year of 10, and I'm coming out. I'm coming out of jail. I'm coming out of being arrested. I'm coming out of being locked up. They thought they had me, but I'm coming out. My blessing was on the way, but I'm coming out. My blessing was held up by the devil, but I'm coming out. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Is there anybody here that knows that 2020 is going to be the year that God gives you 10, and when God gives us 10, God, we're going to give God 10. 10 in my money, 10 in my finances, 10 in my relationships, 10 in my mind, 10 all over. High five your neighbor and just say 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.